Hello students, welcome to Spectra Education Academy. In this video, I am going to list out the short answer questions for the second year portion, those who are preparing for IPE exam 2022, both for Telangana and AP students. Remember the questions which are highlighted with red color. Questions which are highlighted with the red color are deleted from the portion due to corona pandemic, but in future this may be again added. Okay, so let us start with the chapter ray optics and optical instruments. Question number 1: why the setting sun does appear red? 2: define critical angle, explain the total internal reflection using a neat diagram. Third, with a neat labeled diagram, explain the formation of image in a simple microscope and write the equation for linear magnification. 4, explain the formation of mirage. 5, explain the formation of a rainbow. Moving to the next chapter, that is wave optics. Question number 1: does the principle of conservation of energy hold for interference and diffraction phenomena? Explain briefly. Question number 2: how do you determine the resolving power of your eye? 3, derive the expression for the intensity at a point where interference of light occurs. Arrive at the conditions for maximum and zero intensity. 4, explain Doppler's effect in light. Distinguish between red shift and blue shift. 5, define Doppler effect in light. Explain red shift, blue shift, what is their importance. So better you learn question number 5 so that you can use the same answer for 4, because 90% of the fourth question and fifth question same. Extra is only what is the importance. 6, explain polarization by reflection with diagram and state Brevester's law. 7, discuss the intensity of transmitted light when a Polaroid sheet is rotated between two crossed Polaroids. 8, what is Malus law? Write any two applications of Polaroids. 9, how do you determine the resolving power of your eye? Okay, so I think second and ninth is same. Moving to the next chapter, that is electric charges and fields. Question number 1: state and explain Coulomb's inverse square law in electricity. Second, derive an expression for the couple acting on an electric dipole in a uniform electric field. Third, state Gauss law in electrostatics. Explain its importance. 4, derive an expression for the intensity of electric field at a point on the axial line of an electric dipole. Moving to the next question, derive an expression for the moment of couple acting on electric dipole in a uniform electric field. So only thing is that question number 2 is couple, but here it is mentioned moment of couple. So answer is same for both second and fifth. 6th, derive an expression for the intensity of electric field on an equatorial line of the electric dipole. Moving to the next chapter, electric potential and capacitance. Derive an expression for the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor. Question number 2, 3 capacitors, each of capacitance 9 microfarad, are connected in series. So in this first bit is what is the total capacitance of the combination. Second bit is what is the potential difference across each capacitor if the combination is connected to a 120 volts supply. 3, derive the formula for equivalent capacitance when the capacitors are connected in series. 4, 3 capacitors of capacitances 2 microfarad, 3 microfarad and 4 microfarad are connected in parallel. The first bit is, what is the total capacitance of the combination? Second bit is, determine the charge on each capacitor. If the combination is connected to a 200 volts supply. 5. Derive an expression for the electric potential due to a point charge. 6. Explain parallel combination of capacitors. Derive the formula for equivalent capacitance in parallel combination. 7. 3 capacitors of capacitances 2 microfarad, 3 microfarad, and 4 microfarad are connected in parallel. What is the total capacitance of the combination? Determine the charge on each capacitor if the combination is connected to a 100 volts supply. 8. Derive the expression for the effective capacitance when n capacitors are connected in series. Moving to the next chapter, that is moving charges and magnetism. State and explain Biot-Savart law. Question number 2. A current of 10 amperes passes through two very long wires held parallel to each other and separated by a distance of 1 meter. What is the force per unit length between them? Now question number 3. A long straight wire carries a current of 35 amperes. What is the magnitude of the field B at a point 20 centimeters from the wire? 4. Derive an expression for the magnetic induction at a point on the axis of a current carrying circular coil using Biot-Savart law. 5. State and explain Ampere's law. 6. A circular coil of wire consisting of 100 turns. Each turn of radius 8 centimeters carries a current of 0.4 amperes. What is the magnitude of magnetic field B at the center of the coil? 7. Derive an expression for the magnetic dipole moment of a revolving electron. Question number, okay, next moving to the next chapter, magnetism and matter. So only once it is given. Most of the time from this particular chapter, you can expect only VSAQ. Only once it is given short answers. Okay, let me read the question. What are ferromagnetic materials? Give examples. What happens to ferromagnetic materials at a Curie temperature? Moving to electromagnetic induction. First question. Current in the circuit falls. So from this chapter, most of the times they are giving numericals only. So almost 90% of the questions are numerical based. Okay, question number 1. Current in the circuit falls from 5 amperes to 0 amperes in 0.1 second. If an average EMF of 200 volts is induced, give an estimate of the self-inductance of the coil. Second, obtain an expression for the EMF induced across a conductor which is moved in a uniform magnetic field which is perpendicular to the plane of motion. 3. A long straight wire carries a current of 35 amperes. What is the magnitude of the field B at a point 20 centimeters from the wire? 4. Current in a circuit falls from 5 amperes to 0 amperes in 0.1 seconds. If an average EMF of 200 volts is induced, give an estimate of the self-inductance of the circuit. So first and fourth repeated. Next. 5. Obtain an expression for the EMF induced across a conductor which is moved in a uniform magnetic field which is perpendicular to the plane of motion. Next. 6. A pair of adjacent coils has a mutual inductance of 1.5 Henry. If the current in one coil changes from 0 to 20 amperes in 0.5 seconds, what is the change of flux linkage with the other coil? 7. Describe the ways in which eddy currents are used to advantage. 8. A current of 10 ampere passes through two very long wires held parallel to each other and separated by a distance of 1 meter. What is the force per unit length between them? Question number 9. Obtain an expression for the magnetic energy stored in a solenoid in terms of magnetic field B, area A, and length L of the solenoid. Moving to the next chapter, atom. What are the limitations of Bohr's theory of hydrogen atom? Second, derive an expression for the potential energy and kinetic energy of an electron in the nth orbit of a hydrogen atom according to Bohr's atomic model. How does the potential energy of an electron alter on increasing n? Third, explain the different types of spectral series in the spectrum of hydrogen. 4. Describe Rutherford atomic model. What are the drawbacks of this model? 5. Give two drawbacks of Rutherford atomic model. Write any two postulates of Bohr's atomic model. 6. Write a short note on de Broglie explanation of Bohr's second postulate of quantization. And moving to the last chapter, that is semiconductor devices. Question number 1. Describe how a semiconductor diode is used as a half-wave rectifier. Second, what is rectification? Explain the working of a full-wave rectifier. 3. In which bias can a Zener diode be used as voltage regulator? So even this is also in the list of deleted portion. So right now you don't need to read the answer of this particular question. 4. Draw the symbol of NOT gate and explain its operation. Give its truth table. Next, 5. Which is a Zener diode? Explain how it is used as voltage regulator. So 3 and 5 similar, but there is no urgency to read answer of this particular question for 2022. 6. Define NAND and NOR gates. Give their truth tables. 7. Distinguish between half wave and full wave rectifiers. And last, explain the working of LED. What are its advantages over conventional incandescent low power lamp? Students, if you practice answers of these questions, in short answers questions, you will get maximum marks. In my next video, I will list out the long answer questions in different chapters. Don't forget to share and subscribe with your friends and relatives. And thank you very much for watching my video.